Yo, what's up, guys? It is RC Talks About Basketball. I'm back with another video, right? And so this one should be a fun one. We're just going to jump right into it. But right before we do, I'm going to say to you guys, like the video, consider subscribing, share the content, drop a comment. Just let me know how you feel. I thank you for watching, giving me time to just, talk about ball. I appreciate it. Love basketball. Let's go. So today's video is about the women's college basketball. Basically, that's what this is about. And I wanted to talk about my UCLA Bruins, my Iowa Hawkeyes, and my Purdue Boilermakers. Now, in the course of rooting for three teams, I always have to ask myself each season, who do I think is going to make it the furthest? So that's what this video is going to be about. Who is going to make it the furthest in this upcoming women's college basketball season? And it's obvious that my Iowa Hawkeyes made the championship game last season. My UCLA Bruins went out in the Sweet 16. My Purdue Boilermakers lost in the first four. So at this point, as I assess it, as I look at things and analyze, well, Purdue has some building to do, and they do return some key pieces. Like they return some true instrumental key pieces like Abby Ellis and Madison Layden, who also are two of my favorite players on the Purdue Boilermakers. So to have those guys come back, they bringing in a lot of youth. This team has some fourth-year pros coming in that are coming back, should I say, and it's going to be a work in progress. Now, I believe in Coach Katie Gerald's, and I feel like she's going to have these guys playing hard and playing truly competitive, and I feel like they're going to be in the thick of things no matter what. Now, obviously, last year's squad had Lasia Petrie, so, you're going to miss a lot of scoring punch in that regard, but you also bring back Jayla Smith, and she's a headstrong, savvy guard, and she's scrappy. So I like our chances to get back to the big dance. In fact, I feel like we're going to, but I just need to see more. I need to see us actually play. I said see more, like the name. But I actually need to see us get out on that court. But I do believe in Purdue. I actually believe in my Boilermakers. Now, I don't believe that the Boilermakers are going to go as far as the Bruins or the Hawkeyes. But they are going to be a nice team this year that should make that March Madness tournament. Probably going to be a lower seed, but hey, I'll take it. Now, let's go with UCLA. And this might not be a long video, but hey, I'm here to talk some ball with you guys, no matter if it's short, long, whether it's a short, pre-recorded, whatever. So, my UCLA Bruins. Said it before, we reached the Sweet 16, so that was quite an accomplishment last year, and I took it pretty well to be defeated by the South Carolina Gamecocks, who I'm not a terribly big fan of the Gamecocks, but I do respect their players. I respect Coach Dawn Staley, the way she has been able to build such a esteemed, great program. I got nothing but caps off for that. And some of their players have been quite amazing. Asia Wilson is probably my favorite my most favorite WNBA player. Come on now, get it out. And Aaliyah Boston is just incredible. I do wish Bria Bill was in the league, but let's talk about my UCLA Bruins. I'm getting so far off track. I believe in my Bruins as well. I believe, of course, in all my teams, whether they go undefeated, whether they lose every game. Lord, I hope they don't, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be a diehard fan no matter what. But I think my Bruins this season, I think that we could be a team that can get to the Final Four. It's going to be dependent on which region we're in. I just believe the fact that we got Charisma Osborne coming back. Man, is that such a wonderful thing that Coach Corey Close was able to convince her to come back. Charisma. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. There's times I truly love Charisma, and then there's times I'm like scratching my head like, girl, why are you taking that shot? Like, no, like, don't shoot. Oh, she made it. And then there'll be times like, I think the thing to describe charisma is streaky. So if Kiki Rice, that is, Gabriela Hawkeyes, Sontag, I always struggle to remember her first name, but she's like a forward or center for us. Also Emily Bessoir. If these players are able to like really truly just bring it every night, and of course Kiki's a great talent, up and coming, constantly getting better, constantly has the drive, the motivation. But if these players are hitting on all cylinders and they're delivering, and then charisma doesn't have to do like as much, I really like our chances. We're bringing in Stanford transfer Lauren Betts, so that's gonna be, pretty good for us if she can get some playing time. I like UCLA's chances a lot to look at being a Final Four contender. I really think that we can at least go that far. We've got a heck of a team, guys. We got depth. We got London Jones. So yeah, we go pretty deep. This team is also bringing in Amanda Muse. She's a highly touted recruit. When I say she's a 5-star recruit, and if I didn't mention another name to be on the lookout for when I was talking about my Purdue Boilermakers, possibly be on the lookout for Mary Ashley Stevenson from my Purdue Boilermakers, a 4-star recruit coming in. So I'm really looking to see some star power, somebody coming up for my Boilermakers. I'm hoping that we can get us a star piece, but UCLA is loaded with stars, and Kiki Rice is essentially becoming that. Charisma Osborne is that. She put on some great performances, so I see Final Four written on my Bruins, and I'm not going to back down off of that. And lastly, before we end the video, my Iowa Hawkeyes, right? Team I just love to death, extremely passionate about. Guys, last season was outstanding, excellent, amazing. Everything that you would want. It was a dream come true to end up in a national championship game, to beat South Carolina. Can't say it enough, can't stress it enough. This season, I got us in the Elite Eight. And it hurt me to even say that, because this is a team that, and I just gotta be honest, guys. I have to be honest. I cannot sit here and lie. I cannot sit here and say that we are going to be back in the championship game. Now, I penciled us in last year in the March Madness tournament because I believe, and I don't stop believing. I believe in Caitlin Clark, her aspirations, what she's motivated to become, what she already is. But this is not about Caitlin Clark. It's not even about Gabby Marshall. This is about the players that we have and what they will become. What will they turn into? Will they gel around Caitlin Clark? See, she's going to find players the ball. I believe that. It's going to be up to them to make the best of it. Now, if we are able to maximize the potential of all our talent that's incoming, that I'm unfamiliar with, that I'm trying and want to get to know more about, if those freshmen can come along, if the players that didn't get to play a lot last season, that were underutilized, Hannah is one of them. If these players can just come in and even halfway kill it, then we should be back in the Elite Eight. And a lot of March Madness is dependent upon luck. So if we can, really catch fire in the NCAA tournament, who knows how far we can go. But it's just so many great teams. I mean, it really is. Ohio State, Virginia Tech, Utah, Stanford took a little hit, but you got LSU, Louisville took a little hit, but they should still be, in a running. You got a lot of great teams. UConn, if I didn't say. So, I mean, it's not going to be something where we just know they're going to be back in the Final Four championship game. Now, UCLA, they got a whole lot of key players still there. We lost Monica Zazano, my Bruins. They got a lot of key players, but my Hawkeyes, stop stuttering. We lost McKenna Warnock, Monica Zazano, and so it's going to be a little battle. Last season we lost, what, 7 games? Or did we lose 7 games? I want to say we did. It's been so long. But